It's July the 28th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 84 active listings. Now that's up slightly from 81 last week. Just listed in the El Medio Bluffs, 463 Wynola Street for $8.5 million. Now this is a redone 2009 traditional style. It's got 7,700 square feet on an 8860 square foot lot. You get 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. It's nicely redone. However, it does still have some of its original unique characteristics, one of which one unique thing is that it does have this above ground fitness pool in the backyard instead of an in-ground pool. So there you go. Just listed on South Bienvenida, an architectural new construction for $6.5 million. Now this is being sold pre-completion. It's expected to be completed sometime around the end of the year. And it has 3,600 square feet on a 6,700 square foot lot. I like this also. It does sit up on that ridge in that Bienvenida Canyon down there, so it does look across that kind of Costa Rica jungle look down there and then down to the ocean. So it's kind of a cool location. Just listed in the Alphabet Streets, a brand new modern farmhouse. Gee, they've never done one of those there. Anyway, this is listed at almost 6.4 million, 6,375. It's at 802 Galloway Street, and it's 4,200 square feet on a 5850 lot. Now, this is very predictably nice, very popular. People love them, but I'm not surprised by anything here, except that it's nice. Just listed above the Village, totally redone, 1960 modern, located at 1361 Berea Place. Oh yeah, I sold this house about 10 years ago. It's now on the market for $6.3 million. I know it didn't sell for that back then. And it's been totally redone by the new owners, and it's 4,100 square feet on an 8,400 square foot lot. It has spectacular views. I remember this. The views are really spectacular. It's got great decks and outdoor spaces and a really cool kind of outdoor barbecue center. The lot is a good size, but it does terrace down the hill. Killer views. Just listed in Upper Marquez, a redone 1963 architectural for $5,650. 1172 Lockman Lane, 3,200 square feet on a 9,700 square foot lot. It's a one-story. It's got a nice kind of open floor plan. All flows out to the pool and the view. Now, for context, this sold about 2 years ago for $4.8 million. Just listed in Lower Marquez, 823 Enchanted Way, listed at $3,225,000. This is a modestly redone California range style that was originally built in 1957. It has fabulous views. I really like the views. I really like the lot. And it's in really nicely redone condition. I mean, it's not exciting, but it's very adequate, as I say. And it does terrace down the hill, this lot. So you have extra spaces down below. I think there's actually a sports court or something on a lower level. I remember walking down to that. Just sold on North Bienvenida. Oh, this is a cool house. I love this house. This is a brand new Aria construction of a modern Tuscan style at 1233 Bienvenida, sold for a neat $8 million, which was actually $5,000 over the ask. And it sold in only 18 days, 5,300 square feet on a almost 14,000 foot lot. The backdrop of this was gorgeous vineyards, lush and beautiful. And this house, you know, Aria Construction, he builds some fabulous, like very super high-end houses. and a lot of them are in town. So he's bringing that in-town bling and flair to the Palisades. Kind of cool to see it. Just sold in the Village Bluffs. 540 Mount Holyoke for $4,750,000. Now this is a 2007 Spanish style, and this has a lot of cool Spanish details in it that keeps this house somewhat timeless, I felt when I saw this house. 4646 square feet on a 5365 lot, and I like this one at $1,022 a square foot. Just sold in the Village Bluffs also, 520 Beirut, a 1932 Spanish. So this is a classic. However, it's been updated over the years, so it's kind of like lost some of that classicness about it. You know how those updates can get dated also, like this did a little bit. And it had a kind of, the entry level didn't seem to suit the size of the house. That was kind of a mismatch. Nevertheless, 3,200 square feet on a nice 5,800 square foot lot, and it sold for $3,415,000 in only 17 days. Just sold in the Lower Marquez, 708 J. Conway. A tight and tidy redone 1956 California traditional sold for $3,250,000. This was $50,000 over the asking price, sold in just 10 days. 2,200 square feet of house on a 9,100 square foot lot. This was ready, bright, and nice, you know, move-in ready house, and it was nice and bright. That's what I meant to say. I liked it. Just sold in the Lower Marquez Knolls, 16808 Marquez Avenue, sold for $3,075,000. Now this is showing $75,000 over the ask. I don't know. Don't be fooled. It started for 3.4 in February, so I love the way these numbers get a little bit kind of manipulated, but nevertheless, this was a nicely redone, I mean, not exciting, but nicely redone 2,000 square footer on a cozy 4550 lot. And if your kids go to Marquez Elementary, it's right across the street, so that's handy. And last but not least, just sold in the Huntington Palisades. Well, kind of the Huntington because it's on Sunset Boulevard, so it's not in the Huntington, but kind of in the Huntington. A 1952 ranch-style house, 14800 West Sunset Boulevard, sold for a mere, I say mere, $2.4 million. And it was a 2,000 square foot, 1952 original with a, if you people that can remember this name, Don Burgess pool. That guy was huge in the another era. 2,050 square foot house on a 7750 foot lot, 2.4 million. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you're looking to find your perfect house, I see more property than just about anybody on the West Side. Or if you're thinking of selling, it's still a great time. I mean, I was showing property this week, and by the time I got to them, 2 of them had sold already. It was amazing. So the market has still got some heat to it. Call me if you need some help. I'd love to help. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.